Hey YouTube, this is Common back again with another EverDome video. Thanks for clicking on my video, and for all my new viewers, heads up, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before making any investments. So it's been about 2 weeks since I did an EverDome video. A lot has happened, so I'm going to try to skim over all the updates as best as possible without making this video 35 minutes. So let's first check out the news, and then after that, we'll take a look at the charts. Okay, so the first update since last video, the fan art contest has been completed. The winners have been picked. So first place was $1,000 to hashtag5152. Second place went to Jimmy SKL 4139, and that was for $500. And the third place went to Saku_raw hashtag 0036, and these are the winning art pieces right here. So for first place, as I said, 1,000. Second place got 500, and third place got 300. I think they might be in that order. I'm assuming. I hope. I don't know. But these are the winning art chosen and voted on in the contest. Next recent update, it came out on October 3rd, was the announcement of the new build. So as for the new build, there are updates below. I'm going to read some of these. So in the new build, you're going to see VR support, level graphic updates, space shuttle asset updates, moon simulator updates, implementation of loading screens and ping indicator, player position save system, push to talk setting in voice chat, and UI corrections, including the addition of mission dialogue windows. And last, or first, whichever order you read this, the vision of the map across several instances to optimize the experience. So if you are a Genesis NFT Tier 1 holder, you can click on this download link, download the most current EverDome build, and go mess around and see the new system. Now, as it says below, access to Genesis Tier 2 holders is right around the corner. We are working on this for release in the very near future. So it's just prioritizing the tiers of the Genesis NFT holders. So if you are a part of any of those tiers, you will have accessibility as of right now or in the upcoming future. Next, Q3 summary. Now, I'm not going to read this entire thing. I'm going to hit the highlights over here. So some of the highlights of the Q3 journey, they secured 10 million growth investment, 775 million 10-cent partner burn for Dome, team growth across all functions, open spaceport to Tier 1 Genesis holders. There has been concept art releases. We've also completed land auction burn of over 1.372 billion of EverDome. There's an ongoing F1 presence race by race, which I do have some feelings about this. I'm not going to get into it in this video, but I don't know what the point of this is other than our money being used for a presence in F1 racing. I don't know how that helps our project. I wish we can get an explanation on that, other than the fact that the people in charge feel that it's good for themselves. But moving on, the Dubai Metaverse Assembly presentation, and then finally Soundscaping underway. Now, things you can soon expect are the Astro NFT countdown and launch, Mission Portal site launch, and Tier 2 Spaceport access. So a bunch of upcoming cool stuff. It does break down some different things over here as for talking about the decision to delay the centralized exchange listings due to the current market conditions, and they delayed stage 2 staking for similar market related reasons. Now, before we leave, I think this is important. So it also says EverDome enters the fourth quarter with strong financial backing, a bigger and more experienced team that has taken some giant strides behind the scenes in project development and building next year's roadmap to match and meet our vision. So hopefully we're going to see huge things next year since we are approaching 1 year of EverDome. So hopefully next year we're going to be able to hit it out of the park, not just with the use case of EverDome, but hopefully the entire crypto market sees a big surge and we'll be able to capitalize with EverDome's products. If the market doesn't take a big surge, hopefully EverDome has the ability to break away from the trend and see a massive explosion. Of course, I'm an EverDome holder, so I feel that way. You know, I want to see the light at the end of the tunnel, no matter which way it happens. I know technically the climate with crypto right now, I mean, we could be in a bear market for the next several years. Obviously, all of us that are holding crypto hope that that does not happen. But if you have a good product and you have great use case, you don't necessarily have to take a hit while Bitcoin is declining. But I think we're going to see a lot higher levels. Hopefully, we'll break that all-time high. I believe we were around 8 cents. And I might correct myself later when we look at the charts, but I'm hoping we're going to see a huge breakout later on next year. All right, what other news do we have left? So EverDome conducting fireside chat at GitTex Global. And I read over this briefly. It's not that big. Obviously, it's just an announcement that our COO and CMO will be present at this conference. And the presentation will take place on October 11th at 11 a.m. GST time. Hopefully I can make a video afterwards so we can go over what went on in that presentation. Hopefully it's to be primarily focused, especially with our COO and our CMO, on EverDome and not the entire crypto market. I want to hear some specifics, so hopefully we can get some sneak peeks of upcoming things. Now, while EverDome presents, they're going to be alongside of companies such as Web2 Tech World, Microsoft, Dell, and Cisco. And speakers will range across a wide variety of brands and products such as Rolls-Royce, Google, Amazon, and Meta. All right, finally, last but not least, Genesis 2 holders holders may have access to EverDome. Okay, so what I said earlier was irrelevant. Tier 1 was the earlier announcement. Now Tier 2 obviously has access. So sorry about that. I probably should have read ahead. So all things apply for the Tier 1 holders, but now Tier 2 holders now have access to download the EverDome metaverse and check out the new updates. All right, next I want to show, before we get to the charts, a little video that came out when they made the announcement 16 hours ago for the Tier 2 Genesis NFT holders. So let's take a look at this. It's only about 30 seconds. I want to go back to this and check out some of this stuff. Yeah, we've seen a lot of this in other videos, but it looks like they're fleshing it out a little bit. And as I mentioned in past videos, I wish that their video playback was a lot more high resolution, because I don't think this little clip does it justice. But still super cool. So as I said earlier, if you're a Tier 1 Genesis NFT holder or Tier 2, you now have access to EverDome's Alpha Spaceport. And if you do have access, comment down below, let me know how it is, and let me know how it differs from what we see in these little clips. All right, finally, the chart. So we are currently sitting at 0.002533, up 5.8% of the day. So as you can see, it was kind of a little bit bumpy. As you all know, EverDome sits on the Binance Smart Chain. I'm not going to get into what happened to Binance today, but the price did kind of crash in the past couple hours with Binance. So to be up over 5.8%, I think that's pretty awesome. Now, if we scan out over the last 7 days, we are also up. Bring it down here. So we're up about 6.4%. And if we go to 14 days, up about 1.2%. So a steady rise. Obviously, it came off a big pike over there. But if we go back to the 30-day, other than this big spike that we got on September 22nd, we've had a nice gradual climb. If you got in earlier this month, you will be up close to 66, 67%-ish. So massive gains if you got in or bought in at that low. Now on the heels of that, we are sitting at a $46.3 million market cap with 4.3 million trading in the last 24 hours. Our total supply started off at 100 billion, and the current circulating supply is estimated to be a little bit over 18.2 billion. Now, there has been burns. Obviously, we are not sitting at this max supply anymore, but we do have a pretty big supply. What I'd like to see for EverDome is for them to burn down to about 20 billion. Truthfully, if I could really get my wish, I'd like to see them around 10 billion, but wishful thinking, maybe something like that over the course of the next year or so. There'll be different mechanisms put into place that'll be able to get us to burn down quicker. Now, all the profits from the NFT sales and the land sales went to burning EverDome. And then obviously, we already know Tencent burned EverDome. And there were several other situations where EverDome was burned, but we have to keep that up. I don't want this to be about burning EverDome, though. You know, that's not the main way that we should be trying to get this price up. But as a holder and with a great use case, we don't want a huge supply. And I see no reason why we can't realistically get down to that about 20 billion to 30 billion mark. So hopefully that's what we'll be sometime in the next couple years. All right, gang, that is it. I really appreciate you watching my video. Please, before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you think about EverDome, and let me know where you see us a year from now. Is a burn important to you? Or do we not focus on burning EverDome, but we just expand our use case and the total supply doesn't matter to you? But anyway, gang, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. As always, take care and have a blessed day.